Hey there, welcome to Monstercat's Mix Contest, where real home DJs showcase their mixing talents to win real prizes. Here, let me show you. Each season, finalists from all over the world face off on the show to earn your votes. They must come up with the most creative mix only using our music. But only one DJ can win. Who will it be? So let's get right into it because it all starts right now on this season of the Mix Contest. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to our first challenge and the first time that some of our finalists will be increasing their odds at winning our grand prize valued at over $2,000, which includes a DDJ 800 controller provided by Pioneer DJ, a Cloud Mix black headset and quadcast mic from HyperX, $500 in cash, and so much more. This year, the prize stakes have never been higher and the talent pool as well. I'm going to hand the mic over to our panel of elite judges right now to explain the rules of this challenge. So, take it away, Duality.
Today's challenge is called Full Circle, and it's a classic on the show. It's the best way for our finalists to showcase their skill and ability to collaborate with each other.
4 of the 8 DJs have been selected to face off today. Each has been assigned a start and end track and has 10 minutes to get between the two. How they do this is up to them.
In addition, our panel of judges are looking to see how well the finalists have worked together, not only delivering a jaw-dropping solo performance, but also how creative they got during their handoff. A good understanding of Monstercat's catalog and harmonic mixing will likely persuade our judges. All the best to our home DJs, and let's get this challenge started.
Thanks, guys. Now, before we get started, here is a small twist. This year, we've invited back 2 former Mix Contest legends to show the finalists the skills of the trade and offer mentorship for this challenge. Our special guests this year are Ethani and Silver Skies. Both have put together a 10-minute mix, just like all the other finalists, to start and conclude the hour. If you are a finalist, take notes because this is how it's done. Let's see who's kicking us off.
What's up, everybody? It's Ethani. I've had the honor of being a finalist twice in both 2018 and 2019, and I've returned for the 3rd straight year to take on a different role this time around. Over the next several weeks, we will be guiding the 8 finalists on their journey through the Mix Contest as mentors to them. And for the next 2 challenges, we will also get the chance to show them right here on the show what it's like to be a finalist. If I can recommend one thing to them, it would be that while it's easy to want to put as many songs as possible into a mix, they should try to find the best balance between seamlessness and creativity in their mixing. Anyway, with that said, I have the pleasure of starting today's mix off, and I can't wait for you all to hear what we've got in store for you today.
The most bizarre and brutal series of crimes in America.
sleep, staring at the wall again. Always know that I'm in deep when I start ignoring all my friends. I don't even know the problems, so how am I supposed to solve them? Still I'm drinking like it stops them. I feel too much and nothing at all. Lately, I feel a little crazy. I wish someone could save me now. I can't take these emotions, damn these emotions. Lately, now I don't even know myself. Keep wishing I was someone else, 'cause I can't take these emotions, damn these
Money flex.
I'ma glow up, no fronts. Influx so hard I hit the sun, I'm gone. They love to hate you when you're young. I'll play with gold and have my fun, yeah. No fronts. Your lame's been told I'm having fun on the run. This two-way mirror can't see you, son, don't play with guns. I'm whipping rally car with nuns, I'm 1 for 1. See me, now it's done. Bring my gold to the grave, I see you living like a slave. I'm done living one day, no, let's get a bag. Fuck off me slag, pull up and raid. This ain't no game, you best be brave. I'ma blow up, no fronts. Influx so hard I hit the sun, I'm gone.
Thank you, Ethani. That was an incredible mix. Our first home DJ is getting set up right now to take over the reins and transition out of Ethani's mix into his 10-minute challenge. Let's get back to the mix. First up is Fighter on his Full Circle challenge.
skies clear. We got lost looking at the stars, wondering how close we really are. And I feel your heartbeats accelerating. And now we're never coming back, never coming back.
You've heard things you can't ignore. Whispers from the outside drown your thoughts. You gon' believe that? Where were they when you were flawed? Waiting for me to fall overboard. You only wanted one thing. You won't believe that. You only wanted one thing. You won't believe that. I just wanna hold you again, but you know that. And if you haven't heard from me, let me tell you one thing.
Lost in time and loving in the dark. Who needs light when we're among the stars? Just keep breathing now, don't run away. We can still figure it out. Why do I do this? Why do I push you down? I'm reaching out. You think that I wanna let you go? Well, look at me in rice and bones. I wish that I knew what was wrong. What's wrong? You tell me, I don't know why I do more harm than good each time I look at you. You turn to stone like I'm a suicide.
Thank you, Fighter. It's now up to our panel of elite judges and you, the listeners, to cast your votes at monstercat.com/mixcontest 2020 if you want to see Fighter advance to the next round and increase his odds at winning the grand prize. Let's get back to the mix and check out this handover to our next home DJ, LVX, right here on the Mix Contest 2020.
shit, somebody lift me up.
Chance to change your mind. Baby, could you let me share your night? 'Cause I'm holding on to you and I won't let go.
Y'all thinking.
Thank you, LVX. Now it's up to our panel of elite judges and you, the listeners, to cast your votes and help determine the fate of our finalists at monstercat.com/mixcontest2020. Now, let's get back to the mix and see another seamless handoff between our DJs. Up next is Feather Vein.
Toxic, get toxic. It's wrong, but I can't stop it. Can't deny it. Need to fight it all. You're so toxic. You're so toxic. this is coming from. But if I'm being honest, I knew it wasn't over when we said it was. 'Cause we've been talking way too often. Can't help myself, can't help myself. So picking up where you keep cutting. I need some help.
ground shake like a fucking earthquake. Make the ground shake like a fucking earthquake.
Thank you, Feathervane. It's now up to our panel of elite judges and you, the listeners, to cast your votes at monstercat.com/mixcontest2020. Moving forward to our fourth home DJ to compete in today's Full Circle Challenge, here is Rubik. And let's tune in to see another seamless handoff between the finalists.
There is no future, only now, only now. There is no past, there is no future, only now, only now.
like the moon. I wait for you to come around. You got me dancing in the dark. I close my eyes, but I won't sleep tonight. Baby, you should come with me. I'll take you to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill the lights with the lights of the blacked out, the lights of the blacked out, Black bird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, blacked out, black everything, black, black,
side. Got the wrong impression. I thought that we were fine, but now it's turned to ice. So you decide, and I just wait. I don't get you, I don't chase. So you decide, and I'll just save my time. I guess we'll never know, but don't say that.
Thank you, Rubik. Absolutely amazing performance from all four of our competing DJs today. But we are not done. Silver Skies is going to be closing out the episode with an example of how to mix like a finalist. Then we're going to hear from our judges before we wrap up and open up the community voting. So take it away.
It's me, Silver Skies. If you don't know me, I placed second last year in the mix contest. I'm absolutely honored to be back as a special guest this year. I have put together a 10-minute mix to end the episode off and to give this year's finalists a good idea of what a finalist mix should sound like. I think it's really important that they focus on their transitions between songs and keys. This first challenge is a great way to showcase that skill. Having a set start and end track really makes you think on your toes. With that said, I hope you all enjoy what I have made.
Is a wrap on our first challenge of the season. How did our 2020 finalists do? Well, you can actually let us know at monstercat.com/mixcontest2020. Our voting will be opening right after this episode airs and will remain open for 48 hours. Your votes will help shape the outcome along with the decisions of our elite judges. Before we wrap up, let's hear some highlights from today's challenge.
This week's home DJs knocked it out of the park with their mixes. I was thoroughly impressed with Fighter's transition out of Ethani's mix, and going straight into the Washo back mashup was the cherry on top. Also, LVX's rework of Error Code coming out of Play It Cool was an incredible way to transition out of a more poppy track and drop it into one of my favorite electro house tracks on Monstercat. It's going to be very difficult to only pick 2 of these 4 home DJs to advance to the next challenge.
All of the mixes that played out this episode had some great defining moments, and I want to highlight some of my favorite parts. I want to highlight Feathervane's mix. I heard a lot of pitch changing was done to allow for melodies and vocal stems to fit better in mashups. Of the different sections he used that technique, my favorite was his mashup of the Ultima acapella with the tracks Triumph and Clockwork. Great job, Feathervane. I'd also like to highlight Rubik's mix. There were a number of cool transitions that I was not expecting that were pulled off better than I anticipated, and one of those transitions being his mashup from Chrysalis into Don't Say You're Sorry. An unexpected mashup, but a welcome one. Good job, Rubik, and good luck to all the finalists.
Each of the mixes that played today had highlights of their own. Firstly, I'd like to highlight the start of Lux's mix. where he blended Televisa's Pressure and Julian Calor's By My Side. In blending the two, he gave By My Side a really funky twist, which I enjoyed. Great job, Lux. I'd also like to highlight Rubik's Mix, where he mashed Conroe's City Lights and All Me, and then transitioned into Conroe's On My Way Up. I felt that this was executed really well, and I really enjoyed that moment. Great job, Rubik, and good luck to all the finalists.
And for myself, there was so many moments in today's challenge, but two that really stood out to me. First, I love house vibes. It's my Mixo night. And Fighter crushed it with his Iobon Medusa and Nigel Good's Nova Switch Up. Loved it. And second, Feathervane's outro. What a way to end off strong with a blend of Mazar and Young Medicine's latest record, Vagrant, and Reaper's Heat Seeker. Great stuff. All right, that is actually it for us today. Thank you so much for joining. You can always re-listen, vote, and enter our Pioneer DJ Voters sweepstakes at monstercat.com/mixcontest2020. I will catch you right back here, same time, same place next week. And until then, later days.
We are made to be more than just friends. Are we made to be more than just friends? Letting go, are we made